Welcome back to the Astro experience, okay? Today's going to be a quicker video because I just realized that I didn't really give you guys an analogy of the big three like that. And it's cold and I'm trying to go back in the house. But when you talk about the big three, okay, the sun would be what you are. What are your actions? The rising would be how those actions are perceived by other people. The rising is also how you see the world, all right? And then the moon, that's more of like your soul, your inner world, your reactions, your emotions, how you respond to things, okay? So when you talk about the big three, you can look at it as a car, all right? You can look at it as a car. So your sun sign would be what the car actually is. What's the make of the car? What's the model? What year is it? What is the brand of the car? Is it a Toyota? Is it a Ferrari? Is it a motherfucking Lamborghini? Is it a Bentley? Is it luxury? Is it sports? Or is it just like a hoopty or some shit, all right? So when you talk about an Aries, they might be like a sports car. Or any of the three fire signs would be like a sports car, but an Aries for sure. A Leo might be a little bit more luxurious, okay? So they might be like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, okay? And then a Sagittarius would be like an RV. Expansion, freedom, travel. You can travel and be free and expand in an RV, okay? That's what your actions are. That's going to be what your car is, all right? And then once you get to your rising, that's how the car is personalized, how the car is customized, all right? So you may have a motherfucking Ford Focus, but do you put eyelashes on the headlights? Do you got a spoiler on the back? Do you got a bike rack on the back? Do you got hubcaps on that bitch? Did you put any stickers on it? Okay, that's going to be the rising. How people see it, how you customize it, how you personalize it, all right? And then once you get to the moon would be the driver, okay? The moon is your soul, your inner workings. So how do you drive the car? How do you drive the car? The moon is your inner working. So you have to have a certain emotion to take actions, all right? So your emotions really dictate more than your actions and your personality. So how you go about those things would be your rising. And then the workings behind why you did what you did is your moon, all right? So how do you drive the car? That also, see, it gets tricky because it's so they're so similar because you can blend like the rising and the moon when you say how do you drive the car, all right? And then that will add to how it's perceived, all right? What the car is, that's your sun sign, all right? How you customize the car, what you do to it, how do you paint it, do you color it, what's on the car itself that you customize with? Do you have tints? That's some Scorpio shit. Do you have like a galaxy paint font on the back? That's like a Pisces type shit. Do you just have a lot of random pictures in art? That might be some Libra shit, all right? If you got some money signs, some money stickers on the back, that's some Taurus shit. If you got, if it's super clean, super squeaky, all right, that's some Virgo shit, all right? So is the car clean or not? That's also going to be your rising, all right? So how do you take care of the car, the maintenance of it, how it looks, how it's perceived, all right? And then the moon is how you drive that motherfucker. Are you a slow, stable driver? Taurus. Are you a fast driver who likes loud music when you drive? Aries. Or even Sagittarius, because y'all can get reckless. Or are you always talking on the phone when you're in the car? Gemini and Libra. Or are you listening to podcasts about science and very detail-oriented things? That might be Gemini also, but that's Aquarius, and that could be Libra, okay? Or Sagittarius. A Sagittarius might listen to more spiritual shit. A Sagittarius might listen to religious or philosophical podcasts. And Aries might listen to motivational shit. Leo might be listening to self-care shit, all right? Like upgrading your lifestyle type shit. So that's going to be your moon. What are you listening to inside of the car? How are you driving? Are you a very meticulous driver? You got to stay inside the lines. You don't want to veer over a little bit too much. You try to focus on and perfect how you drive and you pay attention to everything. Virgo, okay? Which ones did I miss? Capricorn, you may be the boss driver. You may be laid back in that bitch. You might have a Rolls Royce, all right? Depending on your sun sign, all right? But Capricorn moon, you might be very serious in the car. You may not play no games. You may have a lot of road rage also. You may be listening to business podcasts. If your friend is in there, y'all talking about business shit, all right? So I did Scorpio, I did Pisces. A Cancer might listen to like like cookbooks or some shit. Anything nurturing to a Cancer, it can go either way. Music, podcasts, like they can like they may be doing their lipstick, drinking coffee in the mirror, okay? That might be a Cancer. But I'm about to go back in the crib, bro. My hands is getting cold and shit. But that is how you differentiate your big three, aka the car analogy, all right?